particularly early tomorrow. Not that I plan on sleeping in very long, but I got time. We're so freaking back, dude. I haven't touched this game I haven't touched this game in over a month, so we're gonna figure it out. The only time I've been on this game is to make a new dynasty save. As a matter of fact, there's a few people. Hey, thanks for tuning in. You know what? We're so freaking back, dude. We're back. It's the last hurrah time on this save. I'm gonna fill you in. We're doing a new dynasty after this. This is gonna be the last year, and then we're gonna transfer over. We're gonna be new teams, kind of new rule set, just to spice things up. Because loggers are getting kind of good, and we're going from there. But I'm gonna fill you in, show you what the new thing's gonna look like. Here's gonna be the new one. Land save. We're so freaking back. We're so freaking back. We're so freaking back. You know what? That's what the fans want. I'll get mad. Alright. So there's some new teams. So the loggers have some new rivals, and they're all universities that are, named after one of the Great Lakes. Obviously, there's Lake Huron Loggers. There's Lake Michigan, University of Lake Michigan, which is based out of Chicago. They're really good, and the loggers are big rivals to them. They've struggled historically with them, but the loggers can do what they need to do. Obviously, there's the loggers. Lake Superior State, that's a real school. Yeah, Lake Michigan is a made-up school. Obviously. Lake Superior State's a real school in Sault Ste. Marie. They don't have a football team. Next, there's Lake Erie College, the Storm. They do have a D2 football team. They're not very good. Well, they're improving. Actually, well, I'll give it to them. I cut them a little slack. They're a very relatively new program, because they started 15 years ago as a program. So yeah, cut them a little slack. And Lake Erie College, kind of odds are stacked against them. And then there's Lake Ontario University. Fictitious team. I made that logo on ChatGPT. Pretty sweet. I designed all the uniforms for Lake Michigan, Lake Ontario, Field, and all the. But hey, that's a little sneak peek. One more thing, but alright, I don't want to stall. These new teams. I added some new custom guys. Chad John's coming back for his 7th year of eligibility. Ron Thug's gonna be back in a wheel and deal. We got Steve Areno. He's gonna be a dude. We got our running back bench squat deadlift. Because all he does is bench squat and deadlift, and he's just a dude. Every more guys to come. Richard Best. I was gonna name him Dick Best, but I didn't put Dick. So Murda, he's gonna be the starting center. He's gonna do deal breakers. He just wants to be part of the team. But he's gonna be the starting center for years to come. He's gonna be a dude. And then the return of Nick Blocker. This guy is going to be a freak. Nick Blocker has made his return. I repeat, Nick Blocker. That's the only one I remember. I did this a while ago. We'll get to that later. Alright. Back to the regularly scheduled program. So we're going to finish this season, and then after this season we are going to go to that. Or that's waiting for us next. Depending on how we do this year in this season, I might want to play another season. Depending on how well we do. But that all depends on how we do this year. If we make a playoff run, then I might do another year. If not, if failed season, then we'll just a lot rise on this. I don't want to a lot of. Oh.
And the Lobos will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
26.
And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out. Just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Moves away as he feels pressure. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to make.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Turning it on! Touchdown!
Wait, it's back. We didn't forget. Look at him get sturdy. That's a transfer guy.
After having 2 touchdowns in his first game,
Let's go.
He gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So New Mexico's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
The Lobos in the hurry-up.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Right back to the well. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
This is too freaking easy. They're just running covers here.
Speeding down the left side.
And he's getting disrespectful. Oh my gosh. And then he's going to start.
Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was
actually
all part of
country
it.
in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down to the 19. And the Lobos want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
You know, we'll just run.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, They had it dialed up
that's right,
and
that's
set
right.
up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down
Yeah, you know what?
line?
We'll just run.
After the productive
Here,
first
please.
down play at 2nd and 6. Here comes the option. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I will always.
The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pulls it in.
Show us why we paid you
$700,000
$700,000. We gave that guy 6-figure income.
yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And
Sack.
they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Let's just pound the freaking
Man
rock
down
again.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh, that'd be too unfair. Nah, I'm gonna. That would be.
They'll go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
At the same time, they would look better. They would have
So
won.
2nd down here as we're back at it
Oh,
after
the Lions
break.
beat the Super Bowl.
Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
I tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you got to have really good anticipation. The quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw, they're able to make the play and get the first down.
Oh,
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11 on 11
Into the
football.
zone.
The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running, has completely changed the way people play defense.
Beat it. Boom.
Pulls and fires complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
O-line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. He's got to make that hit.
And it's in for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
I just
One
wish
thing
we'd
this
been
team has shown
against.
early this year, it does not take them long to find
take
their
it
footing.
and-
They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Lobos come to the line in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at
No
the
huddle
39.
that.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a
Yeah, just
problem
gonna
for
run.
opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
No shot.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Go for
The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
boom,
Wide
baby.
open downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game.
And he's got it in the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think
He only got
has
1
to do with
point for
trusting
scoring
your
a
guy,
touchdown.
knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down.
Still
when
be
he's not,
winning.
so
We'd be
being on
winning
the same
4-3.
page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to run it. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. And the Lobos headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. We got a timeout here
those
late in the
timeouts.
first half,
They
and
need
they'll
a
try to
timeout.
get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid tackle.
It's nuts that it's
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Might be looking to run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Here comes the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Roper. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Roper. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. He's got it inside
gosh.
the 25.
The dude's a
And this
mess.
defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was
quarterback has
roughing
a
up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's
I'm
caught
prove me
it.
wrong, but I guess
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, what great offensive execution.
We're gonna put
You
on
talk
a
about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Poot shit.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Good, they
They'll
understood this.
come out and take a
Having a
knee, and
ball.
that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway.
If I didn't come back to this game and play a top 10 team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
But this, I guess, is
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Give to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return.
Go.
Makes a move.
Oh my
The
gosh, that was
speed,
filthy.
the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in this sweet return there. So, guys, we'll see this offense
You know,
again.
I'm just gonna be, a
This
10-year-old
offense has
thinking.
really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been in.
Time running out, and he
Why not?
goes down at the 34.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Ooh.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's
Freaking
incomplete, and
touchdown.
4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That was a nice grab by the tight end. Didn't get many yards, wasn't real open, but at least make the catch, at least get a little positivity on the play.
Gonna look downfield again. Got his man on the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
I agree. Let's get them off it.
And the Lobos have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money.
Oh, I was right there.
Throw and catch takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Bear D.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Dude.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he is stopped Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Go for 2.
Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Gives it to the back on the draw. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Regionality.
He's got it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking left.
Blizzard Entertainment.
Can't make the play on the interception.
He deserves to
They
make
were
another.
looking for their first pick of the
That
game.
deserves a round of
Instead, it'll be
applause.
4th down. The Lobos decide to punt it away.
Woohoo, woohoo. Look at me, look at me.
Quick step and go. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one.
I don't know. I honestly wasn't looking at him. I think I just threw no one pass.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Roper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. That is no good.
He's a freshman.
Something finally goes wrong.
A little too far.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun.
He huffed and he puffed and he made the tackle.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
You little piggies.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down.
He's never going to
throw two. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming.
What an idiot.
Nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Quarters in the red zone. Pretty buzzed.
From the gun, wants to pass.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
He's got his man.
Somehow stopped.
Grab. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Oh, I know exactly.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Stuffed.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And the offense
Lagertown is
ready to go back to work. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Got the 1st down and more. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving.
What do they think they're...
Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, they can't review it. They can't review it.
Pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally Those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback will keep it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
That was the worst throw I've ever seen in my entire gosh darn.
Turnover on downs. Immediately fires to the middle.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against a defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
Nice.
Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Siempre.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires one high and deep.
You know what?
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto
Those
the
listen
field.
to Spanish music.
Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Spanish music. Oh my gosh.
They were
Razzling
playing with
death.
fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
That was the whole
Quarterback on the
lesson.
keeper.
Walk-in senior.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season?
That was the easiest freaking lesson of it. Well, that's not the easiest lesson I've ever done. One time I did a lesson in Duolingo, and like there's an option to like skip listening activities. So you
And
can do
he'll
something else.
just take a knee, and this drive will start
So
at the 25.
there was like a speaking lesson. I had to speak and do it. So like, it was a sentence, and I had to repeat the sentence by speaking.
This has been
I clicked skip. It was the first question. I clicked skip, and it said 100%. That was the only thing I ever did for the whole lesson. So I just skipped the whole lesson. I got a perfect score in my lesson because I skipped the first
Everyone's going
question.
to have a real hard look
I didn't
at
do
themselves,
anything.
I think
I just
this
tapped
week
it.
after watching the film and
They usually take
practice. And they just got to
no
take
more than
accountability.
5.
They have to understand man for man in this offense. They've got to do
If
a
I
better
really
job next time
been
they're on the
fast,
field.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen,
Yeah.
I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future. And this defense has put a game together.
881-day streak,
all
baby.
the facets of defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've been so
Definitely wasn't me
good,
just
man.
doing
Dialed
English
in.
now.
You could tell they were ready, they were
42
fast, they were
minutes.
physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 3rd and short,
Oh,
the run
the
and
DM
looking
got
for the first
freaking-
down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, sir. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
victory.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to him.
AJ
They'll
was
finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
ooh la la.
The give to the tailback.
Oh,
Got enough for the
he
first.
can move.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got
He
it
looks like
again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I'm a fan of this, man.
All right.
The football,
Solid one for the
we got the
boys.
lead. This offense is put together
Start
a
that
nice
beat-ups
day,
order.
man. Like just balance,
That
rhythm,
beat-ups,
timing, play calling,
freaking
everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Yeah,
Guys, this is a
yeah.
really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
Oh, we just
And in this
Took care of
season, that's what
business.
you got to do. You got to put together good
It wasn't
weeks,
like we
build on each
statted-
other, build
padded
that
our
momentum,
stats
continue
in
to
the
grow
game.
as the season goes on.
Yeah,
Did
David,
a
it's
lot
all
of it.
about building confidence.
We'll score 2 touchdowns. Classic Loggers dub. Classic. Oh, good for him. He's got a girlfriend. Good for him. Oh. Backups. Hey, they're part of the team too. Just because they're backups and they don't play doesn't mean they're any less part of the team. Got a soft spot for those guys. Alright, all time I got for. Let me go to bed. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the return. Coach Murda was involved. Appreciate it. Have a great night and go Lock.